Guys, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm so excited to have you guys here today. We're going to explore reading labels. Why is it important to read labels on your healthy lifestyle journey? So, we're going to talk about that. So, I am your host, Jeniece Page, your PhD student in holistic nutrition and sports. I am the Black Vegan Health and Wellness Coach and the CEO of Black Vegan Health and Wellness Enterprise. And I am thrilled to have you guys here to be on this journey with you guys. So stay to the very end. Stay to the very end so you can get your free 7-day plant-based meal plan. There is a free 7-day plant-based meal plan. So stay to the very end. And if you're liking what you're seeing and hearing on this channel, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the like button and share. Don't keep this to yourself. Share. So sit back, relax, get your tea, your favorite popcorn, if you eat popcorn, and enjoy this content. Today, we're going to talk about reading labels. Reading labels is very important is a very important skill to have on this healthy lifestyle journey, especially on a plant-based. When you're transitioning into a plant-based lifestyle, it is very important. Or you're maintaining your plant-based lifestyle, it is a very important skill to have. It helps you to ensure that you are getting all the things you in your diet that you need, that you're making sure that you're getting plant-based products only, and that you're getting your micro and your macronutrients that you need. Okay, so reading the labels is very important. You want to make sure there's no hidden animal products in the food that you're looking to purchase. So you want to make sure that you read the labels. Okay, so reading the labels, I'm going to go high level with you guys, and we'll dive deep on a one-on-one call if you want to go deep into this. But reading labels help you avoid hitting animal products ingredients. So one thing you want to write down, why you want to have this skill, reading labeling skill, because it helps you avoid hitting animal products animal ingredients into the products. You want to make sure that when you're reading the label, you understand the claim on the products. For example, I was purchasing something at, I don't know where I was at, but I was purchasing something, and it said, because everything that said plant based doesn't mean it's vegan. Everything that says plant based in my world doesn't mean it's vegan. When I say in my world, because there's some people that's plant based, that means there's levels to it. We're gonna get into that later this month. There's level to it, but I always read labels because it may say claims of animal, no dairy, no milk, cheese, this and that, but it may have something else, another hidden ingredient that's animal product. So you want to make sure you are looking at the claims. You are making sure there's no hidden animal ingredients in the product you're looking for, okay, or you're looking to purchase, such as non-GMO. So it may say vegetarian and has GMO in it. That wouldn't work for me, or work for a vegan. Or it may say plant-based, but it may be for a vegetarian plant-based. So you want to make sure you understand, and it just clearly say what you want it to say. Like for me, I want it to be labeled vegan. I want to look at the ingredients and just say natural products, or make sure there's nothing in it that's not vegan friendly. So very important. Key number one, reading labels is critical to a plant-based lifestyle, and to maintain your lifestyle is critical. With that, you want to make sure there's no hidden ingredients, animal ingredients in it. You want to understand the product claim. Okay. So you want to break down the nutrition facts panel. So we want to break that down. You want to look at the serving size and the portion. That is very key. Serving size, portion. When you're looking at your nutritional label, I don't have a label in front of me, but you want to make sure portion side, serving side. Look at that, okay? Because that shows you how you supposed to, how much you need to get, how much servings you need per calorie. You want to look at the calories. You want to look at the calories. You want to look at and discuss if it's low calories, or you want to determine if it's high calories. So you want to look at the portion and the serving size. You want to look at the calories. You want to look at the macronutrition. What is macronutrition? You want to look at the healthy fats in it. You want to look at the healthy fats. You want to look at the protein and the carbs. That's your macronutrition. Healthy fat, proteins, and carbs. You want to look at that on the label, okay? You want to look at the fiber content. You want to make sure it has the key components of fiber. When you look at the label, you want to look at the fiber content. So you want to look at that, what is recommending, if it's a high fiber, it's a low fiber, if it's the right amount, the amount of fiber. So you want to look at the fiber content. You want to look at the sugar. When you're looking at reading the labels, you want to look at the sugar, and you want to, this is so key, you want to make sure it says sugar, and if it says sugar and added sugar, because there's a lot of times there's a lot of added sugar in that, and then you want to look at the amount of hidden sugar, because it's added, it's going to say sugar this amount, then it's going to say added sugar, okay? So you want to make sure that it is look at the sugar and the added sugar and see if there's any hidden sugar in it, like fructose, corn syrup. Those are sugars you don't want, and they could be in there. It can be in the ingredients. It may not be under sugar, but it can be in the ingredients. So you want to make sure you're reading the labels correctly, and you're looking for hidden sugars and things like that you want to be aware of. Now, if you want to have a conversation with me about all the different types of sugars, I think there's 75 different names for sugar. So 75 different names for sugar. Then you want to look at the sodium. So important. Many plant-based processed food has a lot of high sodium, like your meat substitute has a lot of high sodium. So you want to look at your sodium count and make sure that the sodium content is what it needs to be, how much it is, and if it's healthy, if it's a healthy sodium. So people don't know sodium is in your water. If you buy a bottle of water, it's in your water. So you want to look at the sodium content. So that is important. We call, that is part of your micronutrition. Okay. So you want to look at that. Then you want to understand the ingredients that's on the label. Like you want to understand the ingredients, the quantity over the quantity or quality on the label. You want to understand the ingredients. If I always tell my clients, if it's something you don't know or you can't pronounce, or it's too long, or you ain't never seen it before, put it down. There's an app that I like to have my clients use called Trash Panda. That's one of the apps that we use in my programs when I take them to grocery store tour. So if you're familiar with that, start using that. It will Trash Panda. There's a couple of other apps out there, but Trash Panda is my go-to. So Trash Panda will break everything down when you scan it, it breaks the label down for you. So just a tip for you guys, okay? So you want to understand the ingredients. You want to make sure that the ingredients are listed in order of quantity. And you want to make sure that the ingredients is something you're familiar with, and you can pronounce it. And I like to say to my clients also, less ingredients is much better. So I try to stay within 5 ingredients, no more than 6 ingredients if I'm buying processed, okay? So I try to make sure it's clean and it's all natural, okay? So you want to make sure that you want to show, you want to make sure the ingredients are simple, very simple. You want to avoid items that you can, like I said, you can't pronounce. You want to avoid your sugar and your oil. There are certain oils you want to avoid. So you want to make sure that the label has the right amount of oil, the oil of your choice, like olive oil. I'm an olive oil or avocado oil girl. Okay, that's my oil of choice when I'm cooking with oil. I don't always cook with oil, but you want to make sure. So those are things you want to look for on your label. Okay, watch out for additives. Okay, like watch out for your additives, like your artificial colors or your artificial flavors. You want to watch out for that. You because a lot of time your processed food has a lot of additives, and those are very harmful to your health. So you want to look when you're looking at the labels, because we're talking about reading labels, guys. When you're looking at the labels, look for things that says preservative, artificial color, artificial flavor. Those are harmful to you. If it says that, put it down. It's not. That's not what you want. Okay. So when you're so those are things you want to look at as well, because those are hitting things as well, and most people don't. They're not aware, and they don't look for that when they're reading labels. So you want to also, when you're recognizing a plant-based food, you want to make sure the food ingredients like beans, lentils, quinoa, oats, nuts, not notes, nuts, seeds, and those things. You want to make sure it has that your grains and stuff like that. So when you're reading the labels, your protein, when you're looking at your protein, it's just soy, either soy. I'm not against soy, or your pea protein or your lentil protein and stuff like that. Your quinoa is a complete protein, so that would be a good protein as well. So you want to use those things. Look at those things for your label, okay? So those are tips that I want to give you guys on reading your labels. I will share with you guys some more of these tips later. But those are the most important ones you want to pay attention to. Okay, so um, yeah. So reading labels. I don't want to go over my time, and I want to make sure that you guys get what you came here for, and that is to talk about reading labels. Like I said, reading labels is very important for your plant-based lifestyle journey, also for just your everyday life, just maintaining your everyday life. Is so important to read labels, guys. So it's essential to step toward your making your informal decisions about your diet, choosing the right food. Okay, choosing the right food, whether and avoiding hidden ingredients, animal products especially, and cutting back on sugar, um, and your sodium, making sure there's no hidden sugar in the label as well. And then and make sure it's very what you're choosing is very nutritional for your body, is doing your body good, not harm to your body. And by reading label empowers you to stick to your plant-based journey. It empowers you to be in control of your health as well. So that's why you want to take the time to read labels. One of the things I like to share with my clients is, if this is new for you, it may take some time. So don't make sure when you go to the grocery store and you start reading labels, you are patient. You setting aside time, because it's going to take some time for you to take get the skill down. So it's okay to if you're in the grocery store a little longer than you normally are, because you're taking the time to read the labels, because your body would thank you later. Your body would thank you later. Your body would thank you later. So it's okay, because I have clients who say, "Oh my gosh, I was in the grocery store 30 minutes longer because I was reading later, but the skill would be you would perfect the skill over time. And I been doing this for 30 years and I still read labels because guess what? New products come out every single day. And there's new plant-based products, new vegan products that come out. And just because it says is vegan doesn't mean it's my vegan. It's the vegan I choose to eat. So everything vegan, you've heard me say so many times, I don't eat everything vegan. So I'm going to read the labels because I'm empowering myself. I'm making an educated choice. Not educated, is that the word? Yeah, I'm making a wise choice when it comes to my health because I have just read the label and I've been empowered to know everything on that label is what's going to serve me and not do harm to me. Okay. So take that stand. You're empowering yourself by reading the labels. You're empowering yourself by taking control of your health. And you want to know what ingredients is in the product you're looking to purchase. You want to be able to, it needs to be simple. It needs to meet your macros, your sodium, your sugar, your protein, your healthy fat. It needs to meet that. It needs to not have any hidden animal products if you're plant-based. The sodium needs to be right where you need it to be. All those things matter. Okay, so I want you guys to, I'm challenging you right now, the next time you go to the grocery store, to read the label. Look at the label, look at the portion size, look at the serving size, look at the ingredients, look at the macro nutrition, the protein, the healthy fat, the carbs, the fiber, the sugar, the sodium. Look at that. And then look at the ingredients and see how many ingredients on there you do not know. And share that with me. Share that with me. So, as promised, you stay to the very end. I'm going to put the link in here for the 7 day meal plan for you for free. It's a free meal plan. I've so I get you. I've had so many people to download it. Praise God. Um, so many people to download it, and I've gotten feedback. One of the young ladies said, there's I'm not going to share which one, but there's a recipe she never had, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I am loving this recipe. And I was like, well, great. So try it. Go to the link, and I don't know what's going on. Click the link and download your 7 day plant-based meal plan and leave a comment. Come back here, leave a comment here. If you found this information was helpful for you, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I will be back with more plant-based information content for you on this journey as well. And I would look forward to seeing you guys back here on Thursday. I will be back here on Thursday talking about menopause this month, and I will be back talking about menopause. So thank you guys for joining me. Enjoy the 7 day plant-based meal plan. I look forward to your comments. If you have any comments, please share. I'll see you guys here Thursday. Have an amazing Tuesday, guys. Thank you so much for joining me.